Hello everyone. So we're back for part 2 of the process of me doing a no build on this car to car camp with my two small dogs. One's 24 pounds, one's 8 pounds. And I'm going to be car camping and doing long road trips solo with me and the dog. So I want to be able to camp in here and cook and sleep and all those things. So this is an ongoing process. This is part 2. So I'm going to go over to the left and just show you what's changed here. See the pillow on top. I think this is just unnecessary. So it's probably going to go, but I'm going to wait until I'm for sure. Because this is once again, the electric blanket. That's a low wattage, I guess, electric blanket that I can plug into my power supply if I need to keep me and the dogs warm. This is a really comfortable pillow as I've been laying down here. So I'm not sure I really need the other one. And then there's a couple other things I'm going to be having in pillowcases. And this again is a throw that zips up into a pillow. So these are the fabric drawers. It's got a metal frame, solid top. And this came from Amazon. It was a store return, so I think it was in the $45 range, but I think this style is normally like $65 or something like that. So you can catch a deal. So right now, most of them are empty. And I realize I'm not really going to be able to pull these out. And, it's a little bit of an issue, but it's okay. So what I've decided I'll probably end up doing most of the time is just pulling the ones on top all the way out and accessing whatever I need down in the bottom. So I'll just put the things that I'm not going to need as often down in the bottom. So they're mostly empty. The only one that I have a little bit of things in is just batteries, some bungee cords, the power cord for the electric blanket I just talked about, just all this miscellaneous little things, any instruction manuals I've gotten with any of the things I have in the car here. They're all in there. So that'll, I'm sure, grow. And then probably the rest of this will be my clothing. I might have to use one drawer, for toiletries or whatever, but I'm planning to just have a shower bag, so we'll see. Still, like I said, still progress. So that's how this is going so far. And I've actually, I haven't slept in it, but I've been laying down for a while and it's pretty comfortable. So here's the back side. And I didn't talk about last time, but underneath here, I don't know if I can pull it up for you, but there's an entire sort of deep, and it goes about the entire length of the cargo space of the back. There's but it's not very deep. It's about 6 inches, but it's pretty wide. That has a very robust first aid kit, a roadside assistance tool kit. I have all sorts of extra sunblock. I have a hammock in there. I have a spare tarp. I'm sure I'm forgetting paper towels. Just all the stuff I normally keep in the car, but since we camp a lot, it's a pretty robust. I have games under there, all kinds of things. So there's lots of things that you're not going to see, but they are there for me to access if I need them pretty quickly. So these are the sunshades I have bought. They're just they're like those wire flip open ones. Maybe I'll get something bigger deal at some point, but I don't need it right now. And then it's a tire inflator, car jump starter. Oh, it does something else. Air compressor as well. And it can also be used as an emergency power bank. So that's right there if I need it. Hopefully we will not need that, but it's there just in case we need it. So this is, the kitchen's coming along. My 1-burner butane stove is here. I have just a little battery powered camping light. This is a CO2 monitor. I have fire extinguisher right there. And then still have the cutting board, same cooler, but I have found a small freezer refrigerator that will fit in that spot. And so I think for long trips, I'll start with it with ice blocks, frozen things, and then swap out those little ice blocks with my cooler. And that way I can have ice on the go, which would be so lovely. And I can also not have a soggy cooler. I can just keep swapping out my ice packs. I got that from Lulu's Way. Thank you, Lulu. So I'll show you these bags first. These were just bought at the thrift store. So this has, my little S-hook came with it, but that's all right. Get those off. So this has like any spices I'll need. Let me open it up and give you a look. I always like to see what people have. Sometimes it gives me ideas. So this is hot sauce, ghee, that's nutritional yeast, sea salt. Isn't this adorable? It's got that at the thrift store at the same time too. This has it's got a nice little gasket on it too. This has avocado oil, and then these are little spice jars that slide. So I have those filled up with the things I think I'd use most often, of course. So that's the little spicy one. And then in this one is this is also thrift store, little straw basket. So this is anything I will need to make coffee or beverages that I tend to make, because coffee is its own food group. So there's some coffee, there's some colostrum. I make a bullet colostrum coffees every day. I have some different mineral drops, electrolyte powders, sweeteners. I think I have some honey here, raw honey over there. I've got some greens and red kind of juice mixes. And in here I have tea sachets, so a variety of teas. So I think I'll have those normally just be hanging there during the day. When I've laid in there, they don't bother my feet too much, but if I can possibly move them over there at night, that's probably what I'll do, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. We'll see. Well, it's a progress. So there is still my cutting board, and then the same cooler, which I'll utilize. It'll fit together as a nice system with the little refrigerator that's coming. Back there I just have grocery bags in this just those plastic grocery bags in a dry bag. So I think this little chest of drawers, I put those in since last time. I think this unit was $20 about from Target, and then from Dollar Tree they have this little hook, and it doesn't fit perfectly, but it well enough, and it works. So I just screwed a hole and put a screw with a bolt coming through on the other side, and it seems pretty sturdy. So, okay, here is. So this top drawer is just plasticware, Ziplocs. I have a tablecloth from Dollar Tree that I can just throw my little tables under the bed or picnic table at a campground. Matches, binder clips. There's just some plastic vinyl gloves, or not vinyl, but plastic gloves. Aluminum foil. So that's mostly what's in that. And this is I'll use these primarily for garbage. So those are primarily my garbage bags, or anything I need a plastic bag for. Reuse them, of course. Okay, and then this is all utensils. Obviously I've got a lighter, anything I need to cook with, knives, my silverware. These came with something. I'm gonna give them all a try. So most of the little new ones came from Target, Dollar Tree. Some of the things I had. And then this drawer. Let's get you out. So this one is all of my dishware, plasticware, or not dishware, plates, that kind of thing. A couple pot holders just to keep things from rattling around so much. These are 2 little cups that are pretty small, but they're nice for juice, or if we want to set some sauce aside or something like that. Pretty big cereal, yogurt bowl, soup bowl. This is a bigger bowl that I can use for mixing a salad or, ingredients, whatever I need. And then I've got a plate down there. And then this is a little camping, set, silicone pad. It has a little tea kettle. And then it has a saucepan and a little fry pan that have these folding handles. So we have a nicer ironclad, bigger set that we use for family camping, but it's bigger than I need for my situation here. So I think that'll be just perfect for me to heat up make a meal or two. And then the bottom drawer, I have a spray bottle that'll mix and make white vinegar to clean my dishes and, veggies or anything off that I'd need. Dr. Bronner's. Then this is a tumbler, insulated tumbler, but it is also a French press. It'll fit in the cup holder, so I just put hot water in there, coffee grounds, let it do its steep, and then press it. This is another tumbler, but it has a filter that'll let me make drip coffee. My sister sent this to me. Hi, miss you. And then this is a car kettle that'll heat up water, and that's a 12 volt. And this one is pretty much the same thing, but it is a regular one. It'll plug into a regular outlet. So if I'm in a campground that has either power or has power up at the bathrooms or something, I can heat that up. It works much faster than this car kettle. So within a minute or two, I'll have hot water. And then this is just a little, got that at Dollar Tree on the left side there. That is just a little measuring cup, but it has a pour spout and a cap. So if I have some extra liquids I need to put in the cooler, that'll be good too. Or if I need to measure something. And then this is a little 12 volt rice cooker. I don't do a lot of rice, but I think it'll be perfect for heating up soups or leftovers, or, just if I'm driving along the road and I'm about an hour where I'm going to stop, I can put that in there and it'll heat up for me. So I think that'll work just perfect. And then this, oh no, I already did that drawer. So I showed you all of those. So that's pretty much all I have been working on here. And then not too many changes over here. Just move the bags, but you do see the back side of this fabric drawer. And I've got, I don't know if you see, maybe 3 to 4 inches to work with here. So this will primarily, there is a double pet carrier that can kind of double as a kennel if it needs to, that I'm going to probably need to put there for the dogs, just in case, I'll probably need to do that. And then down there, this is still a work in progress. So far I have a camp chair, some backpacking tent. I wouldn't have taken backpacking, a little too big, but a tent, and still the canopy still coming. There's still a few things that are all gonna fit down in that foot well there. And then this is just a little easy picnic mat. Just throw up really fast, or even could use it over it if I needed to cover over a picnic table or something. Pretty easy, just throw that over. Okay, so that's all that's going on there. And then in here I just have Lysol's, dog shampoo, Dawn soap. So if I can wash dishes, if I get to a sink, or if the dog's getting something stinky, gotta pull out the Dawn sometimes. All right, so that's still my, still planning for this to be my dry pantry. And then in here I've got, this is like a similar concept to one of those like garden sprayers, just a pressure washer, but not a lot of pressure for this. But it has a little spray. So I can take a shower in my privacy tent, I can wash the dogs, I can wash dishes with it. And that holds about 2.5 gallons. So I'll just, whatever tap water, hose spigot that I can find, I can fill that up with. And then in this one, I think this is so clever. I don't know why I didn't think of this years ago. I found this at a thrift store. I think it was $4 or $5. It's one of those coffee urns. So it's insulated. It takes about 1/2 gallon. And so I think I'll keep this if I have a camp stove. We'll even use this for family camping. So it'd just be nice to rinse something off, wash our hands, all that stuff as you're cooking, get a cup of water. So I think that's just perfect. So I'll be able to put cold drinking water into that. And then this green one, I have primarily there just if I have like ice overflow that I want to retain for some drinks, because when you're camping, ice is precious stuff. So set that down there. And then I will. My goal is, on top of the 2.5, just in there, and whatever this happens to have. I'd like to get 4 gallons of water just to be on the safe side in there, and it does seem like I'll be able to get 4. I just have 1 right now, but I think we have enough room for 4 there. And then if space gets really tight and I have to, use and ditch a couple, it's okay. They're just disposables. So I think that is all that I have done so far, so I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.